Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Excellent. So what we're gonna do is listen to the pronunciation of the word, and then we're gonna see the definition.
Apply. Apply. Application. Application. Compete. Compete. Competition. Competition. Consider. Consider. Consideration. Consideration. Decide. Decide. Decision. Decision. Observe. Observe. Observation. Observation. Recommend. Recommend. Recommendation. Recommendation.
Okay, so now we're gonna see what is the definition. What is the definition of these words? So the first two words we have apply and application. So when you apply, which is the verb, when you apply, it's like you complete a form to do something. If you apply for the university, it's because you want to enter to the university. If you apply for a job, it's because you want to work in a place. Okay. If you apply to work at the Dominico Americano, it's because you want to be part of the Dominico Americano. Right. So when you apply, you complete an application. The application in that case is the paper that you complete. Okay, application, right? Eh, then we have consider. Consider, that is the verb, consider. When you consider something, you are thinking about doing something. Okay. For example, if you consider to buy a car, you are thinking about buying a car because maybe you need a car. Okay. So that is consider. Consideration is the noun. Consideration. Then we have the verb compete. Compete. So compete is, for example, well, in a game, in a volleyball game, the two teams compete because one of them want to win. Okay. I mean, both of them want to win. So they compete. That is the verb. Okay. If you compete, for example, you can compete with your partner, right? To win something, you can compete to win a prize, to win money. Okay. So most the definition is like compete is when you do something with another person or another team because you want to win. And then the noun is competition. So you compete in the competition. The other is decide. Decide. So decide is, for example, first you consider to do something and then you decide to do something. Okay, when you are thinking about doing something and you say yes, I am going to do that. So you decide. That is the verb. So when you decide, you are taking the decision or making the decision. Decision in that case is the noun. Observe. Okay. In this case, when we say observe, is to talk about um, maybe can be evaluate something. Okay, when you look something very carefully, it is observe. Okay, it's not just only look, right? You are paying attention to something, right? You observe. Um, in our jobs, for example, me as a teacher, we have supervisors that observe the class. So they are evaluating my class. And in observation is the noun. Recommend, recommend. In that case, this is the verb. Recommend is when you say to another person, for example, if you recommend a movie, you say to another person, watch this movie because it's very good. So you are recommending the movie. Or if you recommend a person for a job, you are talking to the people in your job and telling them that this person can work here because it's a good person, is responsible, is prepared. Okay, so that is recommend. And the noun is recommendation. Understand?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
very
teacher.
good. So let's see if we can do this activity. Okay, let's do this activity. So the number one will be for Darjeeling. So as you see, they start the word, but you have to complete it with a verb or with a noun. Okay, so Darjeeling for you is the number one. You have to read and give me the answer.
Teacher, repeat, que no escucho mucho porque está lloviendo muy duro.
Oh, okay. You are going to complete the sentence with with one word from the vocabulary. Okay.
Okay. Look at different collage website. Ahí iría la respuesta entonces. Que no entiendo. Ok. Complete this question. Where is the school located? Does it offer your mayor? How big are the class size?
So you said the answer is complete.
Yes, I
But
think.
the
I
problem,
think.
okay, the problem is that we don't have complete in the answers. Okay, here we don't have complete. For example, we have compete, but we don't have complete. Okay, and
Yeah,
also this word is with N, not with M, N. So which word here?
consider.
Exactly.
All right, ahora entendí.
Yeah, consider. Okay. So the number two will be for Erika, number two.
Make a list of all the colleges
Uh-huh.
that interest you. Top shows receive thousands of application.
Mhm.
There is a lot of
Okay. Okay.
com- competition.
There It's a
For
lot of competition.
a lot of competition. Yes.
Okay. So we have
For
this, and application. So competition for few openings. Oops, competition. Okay, very good. So the number 4 will be for Fiordalisa.
Number 4. Um, observes some classes at the school. Are the classes interesting? Observes.
Okay. Observe. Okay.
Okay.
¿Quién fue que me dijo la number 2 and 3?
there we go.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. And Jennifer, then. Jennifer, tell me the number 5 and 6.
Some class the school and ask you high school teachers to write letter of recommend for you. The decision which school to continue, teacher.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So you said recommend, and then you said decision. Okay. In these cases, it is incorrect. They are incorrect. Okay. Because they say, for example, ask your high school teachers to write letters of recommendation. Okay, so we are going to use the noun here, letters of recommendations. So we're gonna use that in another. Let me erase that. We're gonna put recommendation. And the number 6, decide. Decide. Okay, so you are going to make the action of decide. So it's not decision, is decide. Okay, let me see. The number 7 is for dialing. Number 7.
Apple to. Apple to.
Repeat again.
Apple to application.
To apply.
To apply.
Okay. And the other you say application. So we're using application 2 times. And Fiordalisa, give me the number 9.
Number 9.
Uh-huh.
Most schools will give to their decide by April.
but in this case is decision. Okay, decision. Most of schools will give you their decision. Que van a dar su decisión. Okay. So, well, this activity is for you to understand when to use the verb and when to use the noun. Okay. I am going to, well, you can take a capture. You can take a capture of that one so you can practice, but don't send it to the group. Okay, no lo envíen al grupo. Solo le toman una captura para que puedan practicar ese vocabulario.
Right, teacher.
Okay. You are going to study the vocabulary. If you don't know the definition of some words, try to find the definition, but in English. Okay. Always find the definition, but in English. Okay, so we're gonna continue then. So we have no se quiere mover. Okay, we're gonna do the listening, the speaking practice. I am going to play the audio 2 times, and then you are going to read with your partner. Okay. So I'm gonna change like this.
Hey, Tom. How's it going with the college applications?
Not so well. I didn't get into McGill University.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and McGill was my first choice.
You must be disappointed. Did you apply to any other schools?
Yes, 3 other ones.
And?
I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear back from them.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
And if you want to talk, just call me.
Thanks, Hans. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Tom. How's it going with the college applications?
Not so well. I didn't get into McGill University.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and McGill was my first choice.
You must be disappointed. Did you apply to any other schools?
Yes, 3 other ones.
And?
I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear back from them.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
And if you want to talk, just call me.
Thanks, Hans. I really appreciate it.
Okay, so the first 2 people that are going to read are Dajelin and Erika.
All right. Me.
Dajelin, you first.
Okay. Hey, Tom, how is going with the college application?
No, so well. I didn't get into McGill.
Dajelin,
¿Me escuché?
Ajá.
All right. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and McGill was my first choice.
You must be disappointed. Did you apply to any other schools?
Yes, 3 others ones.
And?
I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear back from them.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
And if you want to talk, just call me.
Thanks, Hans. I really appreciate it.
Okay, very good, very good. And then we have Fiordalisa and Jennifer. Oh, pero ¿quién se me fue? Fiordalisa and Jennifer.
Jornalista.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
You start.
No, you, Fiordalisa.
Okay. Hey, Tom. How is it going with the college application?
Not so well. I didn't get into university.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And St. Jill was my first choice.
You must be disappointed. Did you apply to any other schools?
Yes, three other one.
And
I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear back from them.
well, good luck.
Thank,
And if you want to talk, just call me.
thank Hans. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, so let me pronounce some words. Let me pronounce some words. It says college applications. That is the pronunciation. College applications. University, first choice, first choice, disappointed, disappointed. Good luck, good luck, and appreciate it, appreciate it. It is like they were together, appreciate it, appreciate it. Okay, so let's see the useful expressions. Useful expressions. So here we have responding to bad news and offering to help. So normally when a person tells us that something bad is happening to him or to her, normally we say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, right? That is the normal answer that we give. I'm sorry to hear that, or sorry to hear that. We have the other phrases like, that's too bad, how disappointing, you must be disappointed. Okay, so these three, that's too bad, means qué mal, or eso es muy malo. Wow, how disappointing, qué decepcionante. And you must be disappointed, debes estar decepcionado. Okay, so these are the normal sentences that we use when a person tells us about something bad that happens to them. And then we offer to help. If you want to talk, if you want to talk, just call me. If there's anything I can do, just let me know. Okay, we offer something. Sometimes we can do anything, but anyways, we offer to help that person. Okay, so this is very simple, very simple phrases that we can use when a person tells us something bad that happens to him or to her, and phrases that we can use to offer help. Okay, that is very simple, very simple. Do you have any question about something in here, useful expressions? Nope.
No.
Okay. So we're gonna see the grammar then. But first, we're going to watch a video first. Everybody finished with the video, so now I am going to explain more the grammar. So in this case, we are using going to and will, right? Plans and decisions with be going to and will. So in the case of be going to, remember that be, it is the verb, this is the verb to be. So when we are talking about be, we are referring to am, is, are. Okay, we are referring to the verb conjugated. We are not using the be in the sentence. We're using the verb conjugated. So when we are talking about plans, where we are talking about plans, something that you know you are going to do because you plan that, we use be going to. If, for example, you are talking with your family that on, let me see, on Sunday you are going to the beach, so that is a plan. So we have to say, we are going to the beach on Sunday because that is something that you planned. Okay, so remember, for plans, we have to use be going to. In the case of, well, in that case, we are using positive. Remember that we can use positive and negative with be going to. So I am going to write two examples. One is positive and the other will be negative. So I can say, we're going to the beach on Sunday. Positive. As you see, I am using the contraction we're going to the beach on Sunday. Negative, we aren't going to the beach on Sunday. So this is simple as that. In that case, we are talking about plans. Then we have decisions. We are using will to talk about decisions. So when you make a decision in this moment, you have to use will. Maybe you are not thinking about going to the beach, but in this moment you say, oh, I'm going to the beach. That is a decision that you made in this moment. So for decisions, we use will. And obviously we have here will not. The contraction is won't. That is the negative. So remember, if you are talking about decisions, something that you maybe think about in this precise moment, okay, that is a decision, you have to use will or want. So imagine you are talking about, well, you want to go to the beach on Sunday and you are planning that. You cannot say, I will go to the beach on Sunday. Okay, because as you see, they say here, maybe. Maybe it's not something very sure. Maybe I will see a movie. It is not a plan. It is not something that you say is sure. Okay. But if you say you are sure that you're going to the beach because you plan that, so in that case you use going to. When it's a decision, when it's something that is maybe going to happen, you have to use will or want. So the two examples, I'm gonna write two more examples. I will have pizza for dinner. Or I won't have pizza for dinner. Okay, so these two in that case are decisions that I made in this moment. So I am going to read the rules. Sorry. Use be going to talk about future plans you have already made. Okay, so if you're talking that you're going to the beach and you are going to have chicken there in the beach and whatever, that is a plan you already made. You thought about that plans and beforehand. Beforehand means de antemano. Okay, beforehand, this word, this word means de antemano. So the example, another example that we have is good news. I'm going to attend Harvard in the fall. And the other rule that we have here is use will for future events when you make a sudden decision at the time of speaking. Sudden means repentina. Okay, so when you have a sudden decision, is that you weren't thinking about it. Okay, you weren't thinking about it. You thought about it right now in the moment. Okay, sudden decisions means oh, sudden decision means decisión repentina. Ok, no estábamos pensando acerca de eso, sino que en el momento se nos ocurrió eso, so that is a sudden decision. And you, as you see here, you didn't think about the plans beforehand. Example, I don't have any plans tonight. Maybe I will see a movie. Okay, and also here you have the contractions. You know the contractions for the verb to be, right? And here you have the contractions for will. In this case, they are using the contraction for will in positive sentences. Okay, positive sentences. If I am going to use negative, I can say want. I want, she wants, they want, etc. Okay, so people, do you have any question? No questions? Everything is clear?
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Yes.
Excellent. Then let me send you then this capture. Okay, if you say I will wash the dishes, that is something that is 50% sure. Maybe you have the intention, but you don't want to wash the dishes, but you have the intention. Okay, but remember, that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It's something that is maybe going to happen. For example, if I say, bueno, ahora mismo está lloviendo, ¿verdad? But if I say, tomorrow will rain, or maybe tomorrow is going to rain. No, well, I am going to use only will. Maybe tomorrow will rain. That is something that can happen or not. I can say that tomorrow is going to rain because right now it's raining, and maybe tomorrow will rain again. Okay, if you say, I will wash the dishes, it's not 100% sure that you are going to do that. Okay, it's a decision, it's an intention that you have. Es una intención, no es un plan o una decisión. For example, if in your house you are the person that washes the dishes all the time, then in that case you can say, I'm going to wash the dishes. Si tú eres la persona que lava los platos todos los días, la que te toca el fregado, como uno dice, in that case you can say, I'm going to wash the dishes. Understand? Porque eso es 100% seguro. Understood? Any other question? No more questions? Okay. So let me show you then. Give me a second. Let me